My husband and I just got back from vacation. We were in Banff, Calgary, and Radium Hot Springs, not in that order. And I just want to say that I feel different. The vacation has changed me. And I know I was nervous before the vacation because I was stepping outside of my comfort zone. I had, on the last day of our vacation, arranged an 8 bookstore Indigo and Chapters book tour. We were flying. I hadn't flown in a couple of years just due to life circumstance. And I was nervous. And yet I know I've come back somebody else. Like, I've come back not just renewed, I have shifted. And so it's making me realize that when we take vacation, we are stopping to smell the flowers. One of the questions I asked either staff or customers at the Indigo and Chapters locations in Calgary on Monday was, do you feel like you stop and smell the flowers? And a lot of people know, like, will say, I need to stop and smell the flowers more often. They know, they have this sense of awareness that they could be doing that more often. But I always like to celebrate with people. No, you're already doing it. You're probably already stopping to smell the flowers. So sometimes people needed just a little bit of help identifying how they're actually smelling the flowers now. And what does that mean? It just means pausing and noticing the moments and cherishing this precious life that we have. Stopping to smell the flowers doesn't need to take too long. It's a moment in time where we are taking a mental snapshot and a emotional snapshot of what our lives are bringing us right now. So if, I just have this such a strong sense of this feeling that, go on vacation if you can. Just go. Yes, you might feel nervous ahead of time. Just do it anyway. Take it one step at a time. Life is an adventure. Vacations are often an adventure. I also want to say, I know sometimes we can't afford to take a vacation. It's just simple facts. But I also think then go for a 2-hour car drive and go somewhere different where you've never been before. And if finances don't allow for that, leave your house or apartment and go for a walk in the woods. And if there's no woods around you, leave your house or apartment or where you live and go for a walk around the block. All of these things change our perspectives. We don't know what we're going to find, even when we're on a simple walk. And then when we return back to our regular dwelling place, we've seen a little bit more, we've thought a little bit more, and we've changed. Change can be coming from a minute physical action, as simple as just going to walk around the block. There was something else that happened on vacation that struck me while I was home. The significance of it struck me. So we were driving from Banff to Radium Hot Springs, and I realized there was a river beside me. So my husband was driving at the time, and I was just looking out the window at the mountains and this river. And this river didn't stop. I've been on highways before where you're like, look, there's some water, and then it's gone again. And this river stayed with us for pretty much the whole hour-and-a-half drive. Sometimes it would veer out a little bit, just a little bit far away, but most of the time, if you looked right down beside you out the window, the river was right there. And as my husband was driving, I started to get more and more relaxed. Like, this river, I could feel it grounding me. And when I got back home, I started to think about this river and the grounded experience from the river. And it made me think about a previous YouTube video I did where I was mentioning that there's something out there that loves us and is always there with us and is orchestrating for us. And so for me, this river was a visual of this, that there's this something supporting us right beside us all along the way. And it makes me think, even for myself, and I invite you to think this for yourself as well, what if we operated in our daily lives with the understanding that something's got our back? that something is grounding us, that something is supporting us, that something is providing opportunities to us, orchestrating for us, always right beside us, just like the river. What would you do today? How would you stop and smell the flowers? Or what action would you take after stopping to smell the flowers if you knew with certainty that there is a force that is so loving, that is looking out for us? What would you do? What would you do today? Like this video, follow me, share it with a friend. You can find me at stoppingtosmelltheflowers.com or on Instagram at @therealstephaniemalo. And this YouTube channel is called Healing and Manifesting in the Hut. And really, all manifesting is finding that sense of peace and joy and purpose. What's better than that?